Page 171. Right, we're going to finish up this volume. Just a couple more pages only. These are happy suttas. Panchagati Sutta. Originally, it's just called Gati. Gati here means going, or in proper English is destination, where you go after this life. No? The discourse on the 5 destinies, A 9.68, the 5 realms of sentient existence. So in the suttas, only 5 are mentioned. Okay, Bhikshus, there are these 5 destinies of existence. What are the 5? The suffering states, the hells, niraya. Okay, so this one begins with the lowest one. Number 2, the animal womb or animal world, tirachana gat yoni. Number 3, the realm of the departed, peti visaya. These are the pretas, the ghosts, if you like. Then the humans, manusa, and then the gods, deva. So this is 5. No? Later on, after early Buddhism, after Buddha has passed away, they added a 6th one called asura. No? 6. There are asuras are there, but asuras are kind of like in between the gods and humans. Okay, so later on you have the 6 realms. Okay, the 6th is asura, right? Bhikshus. Okay, first the Buddha said, okay, these are the 5 realms that we can be reborn in. Okay, the hell states are of course suffering states. Animal state also suffering in the sense of a lot of ignorance. Animals are not, they're at mercy of other animals. And human beings are the worst enemies. You can easily hurt, kill them. Yeah? And then you have the pretas. Pretas are like addicts. You know, they cannot enjoy anything. Even the food also, they can't eat. Or they're always hungry in that sense. And then human state is in between. We have suffering, we also have joy. In other words, we're able to choose, we're able to learn. Human beings, what defines a human being is the mind. The mind that is willing and able to learn. Learning is a very important human quality. Learning means also becoming better. So if you say, I don't like to learn, I don't need to learn, then you're making a statement saying that I don't value this human state. Animal state, no need to learn. But they are fixed in their learning. Their habits are all fixed. Okay? Whereas human beings can change. We can become better. Right? So that's why the Buddhas always arise in a human world. Not other worlds. Not even in the Deva world. Okay? Why not Deva world? Because Deva world is a long holiday. See? They're enjoying so much pleasure, they never want to talk about impermanence, talk about suffering, because they have a nice long holiday. Right? So human world is the best, in between. Right? So here the Buddha says, next part, section 2, Bhikshus, the 4 focuses of mindfulness, the 4 satipatthanas, should be cultivated for putting away of these 5 destinies. What are the 4? Here Bhikshus among dwells exertive, clearly aware, mindful, observing the body in the body, putting away covetousness and displeasure in the world. Let me explain this one first. No? Here the first part simply means you put in effort to meditate. Alright? Observing body in the body. This is called body-based meditation. When you meditate, you begin with the body. This is what we have. We got to watch the body first. There are many kinds of body-based meditation. The most common is breath meditation, which we have been doing. That's why breath meditation is very important. In that way, when we do this properly, then we get rid of covetousness, means desire for other people's things. We get rid of that greed. And then displeasure means just the opposite, hatred. Basically, you can say we get rid of greed and hatred when you do your meditation. So this is the first kind of satipatthana, mindfulness practice, if you like. The second one is, look at the underlying words enough, nah? Observing feelings in feeling. And then next one, observing the mind in the mind. The last one, observing dharmas in the dharmas. So these are called the 4 satipatthanas, okay? Number 1, we begin practicing watching the body. When you watch the body, then you feel very nice or not comfortable, you feel tired, right? So feelings, you don't feel happy, right? So feelings, né? After you watch the body, feelings arise. So you watch the feelings. The feelings are impermanent, they rise, they fall. So you watch like that, okay? You don't think about them, you watch them. And when your feelings are peaceful, you still have thoughts. You notice your thoughts coming, going. Right? The thoughts are also impermanent, so you let go of the thoughts. And when the thoughts are also peaceful, then you are left with dharmas. Your dharmas means, basically, simply it means teachings. For example, impermanence. You think, impermanence. You are thinking about impermanence. So you just observe, okay, this is impermanence. So your mind begins to see the dharma you have learned. So you observe all these things just as they are. That's the meaning here. So what the Buddha is saying, you want to get out of the suffering of these 5 kinds of suffering, you practice the 4 kinds of meditation. Observe your body, observe feelings, observe your thoughts, observe the teachings that arise in your mind. Okay, that's the meaning here. Né? Now I will finish off, then you can question me. Né? Now, the last sutta, Patala Sutta, 212, is it? This book has got an index or so, no? Just to tell you. Okay, this is a very short sutta, half a page only. Yeah, sure.
212.
This is page 171.
Yes, 171.
I just cannot see how the link. The first part talk about the 5 destinies.
Yes.
And then the second part talk about the 4 focuses of mindfulness.
Oh, okay.
How do you
Connection, is it?
I cannot see that.
Okay, very good. That's an important question. Eh? Now, when we talk about this suffering states, animal state, preta state, human state, God state, what are they? Right? In fact, the next sutta will, in a sense, explain this. Okay, but it's okay. These are all mental states. Very important to remember. They are all mental states, states of mind. Okay, take the human world is the best because we are human. All right. So we think. This is the fun part, you know. We think we are human. The question is how you define human. Okay. My favorite way of answering is how we are born as humans. Our parents, mother, human father. Okay. Together, because of their love, we are born. We have a human body. Biologically, we have a human body. That's all, only body. If a baby is lost in the jungle and very friendly female gorilla, they also love babies. They have this motherly instinct. They take care of this human baby. They take care of you as an infant. First 7 years, you know, if the gorilla takes care of you, what do you become? You become a gorilla. You behave just like a gorilla. You walk just like a gorilla. You eat like a gorilla. They have seen children behaving like that. Wolf children, you know. And then these scientists, they caught this boy or girl. They tried to humanize him. Too late. Cannot, you know. Because for 7 years, if you miss that, you cannot change. Right? They can't eat properly on the table because they don't have those skills anymore. They don't like to wear clothes. They do their business anywhere. So they are practically what they were raised by. So is that a human? This is an interesting question. Human body, but not human mind. Okay, now we come back to happy situation again. Our parents gave birth to us, our mother hold us, our father hold us, they talk to us, they teach us human language, they teach us human quality, human warmth. So the first 7 years are very important. First 7 years, our parents humanize us. So it's two processes. They give us human birth, they also humanize us. They make us human. So we are born human, we are born with human body, but not the human mind. So we have to think this way. It's the mind that makes us human. But then you have another important question, If a human doesn't behave a human, is he still human? Now this is the irony. You find these traditional Chinese, they are speaking amazing truth, Right? Sometimes traditional parents scold their children, nang botinang, what they call it, what are they accept? Hainanese, are you a person or not, Right? Are you a human or not? Right? So because you don't behave like a human. This is amazing quality, Buddhism there, So the parents saying, you're not behaving human. So what is human? You are kind, compassionate, you are wise, you keep the precepts, right? So that's humanity. So if you break precepts, killing, stealing, sexual misconduct, lying, getting drunk, you go below human state. So anytime you can fall below human state, we're talking about mental levels here. So if you practice these 4 satipatthanas or focuses of mindfulness, meditation, you watch the breath, you feel peaceful, then your mind's clearer. You say, I should not do this. I don't feel happy doing this. I should be doing this the right thing. I feel good, I feel happy. When I'm kind to people, I feel good. When you give dana, you feel happy. You see, that's the important thing. When you give something, you feel happy. The fact of giving empowers you. So we don't want to spoil this, because how do you spoil it? Sometimes you say, when I give something, I want everybody to know, That's politics. Because even people know, they might get jealous. They say, this person thing is rich, so you can give a lot. They don't like you. But if you give, and you give kindly, generously, selflessly. Selflessly means what? It's not important. People know I'm the one, or no need to put my name, up. Because the fact you are kind, people know you. And the sutras say the giver is always beloved. Okay? We all love someone who's charitable, who's kind. That's good enough. Okay? Of course, there's nothing wrong in writing your name, say in a book, so-and-so donate something, because sometimes for historical records we need that. That is something else, historical records. But not for publicity, to show, I give more, you give less. Now, that becomes political. Sometimes, thankfully, I don't hear it anymore. People observe precepts, 5 precepts, and then someone say, you observe 5 precepts, I'm observing 8 precepts, And someone say, you 8 precepts, I'm observing 10 precepts. Wow, then it's not worth doing it. It's no more keeping precepts, because the precepts causing you to have arrogance, wrong way. Precept must help you to be humble, all right? So these are proper way of using something wonderful, in other words, okay? All right, so because they are mental states, so you got to cultivate meditation to reach that wonderful level of mind, to let go of other subhuman qualities, lower than human qualities, get rid of them. Okay, today is our last lesson, so we close with a special dedication of merit, and also 7 moon. Got to think about our ancestors also. Now we have completed this volume 3. In coming here diligently, we have patiently sit down and listen. We have come together happily, with a good heart, with joy, with a lot of nice food. And we've come here in friendship. We've made a lot of sacrifices coming here. We start our study by reciting the precepts, and then we keep the precepts throughout this lesson. And then we are curious. We want to study. This also is a good attitude, a good mind. These are all wonderful good karma. We have ourselves created all this very good karma. And this is how we purify ourselves, by our own action. We educate ourselves, we calm ourselves, we think happy and beautiful things by all this good karma. May we be blessed with the courage and wisdom to understand the nature of stream winning, to aspire to attain at least stream winning in this life itself. And also we send out our loving kindness to all our loved ones, that they may be well and happy. And today, let us, especially together, send our loving kindness, direct our loving kindness to Brother Lo, who's going for his operation on Thursday, that he be well and happy, recover quickly. He's under good care, but still we send him our well wishes, so that he will feel very good and happy with new eyes and have a good rest. And all this, the good deeds he has done will ripen to take care of him, protect him, bring him happiness, and also his wife, his family, and this place to be peaceful and happy. So send your well wishes or loving kindness right now to him, to his family, to this place. And also to your own families, to others who are practicing the Dharma, that they may be well and happy and realize the truth and the path in this life itself. And to those who are lost, may they too find the true way in this life itself. May all beings be well and happy. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.